that had everything included, and they thought they were safe.
Las Vegas Fire and Rescue believes the fire was started by a stove, but the investigation is ongoing. Police and fire authorities trying to determine if the deaths were the result of criminal negligence. Well, as people gather to remember the victims, Clark County leaders are working to prevent another fire tragedy.
Just this week, in fact, fire prevention was discussed at the Clark County Commissioners meeting. As 8 News Now reporter Joe Moeller explains, they're looking into current practices.
Day by day. Brian Johnson attended a vigil Thursday to remember the 6 people who died in the Alpine fire. He says he was lucky to make it out alive.
None of the fire alarms went off. None of the smoke detectors, back door bolted. I mean, that's all common knowledge now. But
he says people could be alive if some of the fire safety measures in place worked.
This is obviously an issue that is on the minds of all of us at the County Commission after the Alpine Apartment fire.
At this week's Clark County Commissioner meeting, fire prevention was discussed.
So I feel that we're on the right track.
County Commissioner Marilyn Kirkpatrick says they want to see how their current inspection process can be improved. The Alpine Motel apartment had a center hallway, and according to an inspection report done after the blaze, it had a bolted exit door.
What we need to look at first is all the ones that have a single hallway so that people get out, to ensure that we have all the proper signage up, that we have all the maintenance.
Staff was directed to send letters within 30 days to multi-family complexes, identify the most vulnerable apartments, and see if an emergency plan is in place.
Nobody wants to be part of any type of devastation as we've seen in the past.
The Clark County Fire Chief also wants to make sure people know to report fire concerns in writing to code enforcement. Johnson says something needs to change.
people need to, make sure that the smoke detectors work, because a lot of lives that could have been saved because none of them went off.
And county commissioners will revisit this topic in future meetings to see how this process can be improved. Reporting near downtown Las Vegas, Joe Moeller, 8 News Now.